And honestly, y'all, at this point in my life, I'm literally too busy building my 3 B's, my business, my brand, and my bank account. Okay. Hey y'all, it's Jimmy P and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, girl, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell button right next to it so notified when I upload all of my videos. And then of course, go and follow me on all my social media at JIMIP_. Y'all know we lit on Instagram and Twitter, so make sure you go follow me on there. Alright y'all, so today we are doing the video that I feel like I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting for the longest time. And it is basically about my manifestation journey, my feminine journey, dating in Atlanta, dating in general, growing, letting go of friendships, letting go of situations, and so much more. We got so much to unpack in this video, girl. So of course, before we get into the video, I have to shout out my sponsors for this video. Shout out to Vshow hair. I'm gonna show y'all just really quickly about the hair, how I put it on, all of that good stuff. I love this hair so much. It's so soft and it's giving me all types of vibes. And then of course, shout out to Focallure for sending me these gorgeous beauty products. They sent me so much stuff which I will unpack in the video, so just make sure you stay tuned because they provided the eye and the lip and the blush look for today. Okay, y'all been asking me about my blush, so girl, stay tuned. Okay, so yeah, if y'all want to see this look and get into all these juicy topics about how I manifested my Mercedes Benz, how I manifested this luxurious life that I'm going to live, and all of that good stuff, girl, you want to get into the tea about my friendships, my dating, all of that stuff, girl, keep on watching. Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I got my wig cap on, girl. We are working with a closure wig today, girl. Yes, shout out to Vshow hair for sending me this wig, girl. It's a closure wig. I got it right this time, y'all. So this is a 26-inch loose deep wave wig from Vshow hair, and then they gave me a 4x4 closure, girl. Looking real nice. I already cut the lace off and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and like pluck it and everything before we get into the video to talk about everything. And then while the lace is melting, girl, then we gonna get into all the topics because y'all really went in with the topics when I asked y'all on Instagram. I was like, what do y'all want to talk about? And y'all really went in. So let me just put this wig on really quick. It smells good too. I love when the wigs come and smelling good, and it's super soft, real full, girl. Yes, it's giving. Okay, let's see what this lace is talking about. I think I'm gonna pluck it just a tiny bit in the middle, but I really feel like I don't even need to, but I'm gonna just see what we can do. But yeah, y'all know how I do or whatever. Since it's a closure, I've been loving closure wigs, y'all, but since it's a closure, I'm not gonna like use like real glue to glue it down. I'm just gonna use my Got To Be glue spray just because, girl, it's just a closure. I already did so many videos about how I style my hair, and I have a whole bunch more coming, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail as to, you know, my whole process because I got a bunch of other videos on that already. So yeah, but yeah, let's just speed this up. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna let my lace melt, girl. Okay, I mean, it's really just a closure, but we can make it look like a funnel. Okay, so like I said in my story time, I'm gonna be using my Anastasia, girl, I'm sorry, brushes to do my makeup today, girl. But yeah, I'm excited because she sent me a lot. So we're gonna be using this. So I'm gonna go in with her first brush, and that is the eyebrow brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. Now, getting into the topics, girl, y'all asked me a whole bunch of stuff, girl. Y'all know y'all always be coming through with the tea. So first things first, thank y'all again for all the birthday wishes. Like literally I had the best birthday ever. Okay, girl, I'm not gonna lie, I need a stiff brush. Okay, I always have that issue with eyebrow brushes. Like my brush is really stiff because I cannot use a fluffy brush with my eyebrows because I feel like I don't have that much control. So I'm gonna use my regular eyebrow brush. So yeah, I literally had the best birthday ever, y'all. Like y'all don't even understand. Like it was the best birthday I've ever had. And girl, y'all know I don't be having good birthdays, so I'm really thankful and just blessed to be where I am now and to be surrounded by people that actually care about me because they showed up, okay? And I don't ask for much. Like, you show up, girl, I'm happy. I'm very cautious about what I say out loud, basically. Some things you just gotta let manifest behind closed doors, and when it happens, then you be like, look, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I have been planning for a long time, y'all, long time, to get my car. That's number one. I have been planning for so long to get my car, but I think recently, like within the past like month, I've been saying it on YouTube, like, it's okay, I'm gonna get my new car. It's okay when I get my new car, my new car. Like I've been saying it. But like this has been in the works for at least, I think like 6 months now at this point. I've been like probably I would say 4 months altogether. I've been in the works of like getting my shit together to get my car. It's so hot. Oh my God, y'all, these lights. Let me cut the AC on, child. Somebody had asked me what like did I do basically to get my blessing, basically, right? And it's like that question had me because I did so much to like get this blessing. Like I feel like it was a lot that I had to do before I would be able to receive this blessing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if y'all watched my last vlog, but for instance in my last vlog, my old car, so beat up, and 2 of the reasons for it being beat up was because I was drunk. So I knew there was a lot that I had to change, like about myself and within myself, in order to take myself to that next level and to attract what I want. Like I can't expect myself to get like a brand new car, and especially like a really like a luxury car. I can't expect to get that type of car if I'm going around driving drunk and doing dumb stuff and driving reckless and stuff. I don't even feel the need to drive. Like my automatically like response is, oh, I'm an Uber. Like I'm Ubering. Nah, I'm an Uber. Nah, I'm catching an Uber. Oh, my Uber on the way. Like, girl, I'm not finna play, okay? And then now I feel like I got my new car. That makes it even more like of a thing because, baby, I am not driving my baby drunk, okay? Period. So one of the questions that I had read was letting go of relationships and friends, like basically in order to grow and like live the life that you want and be the person that you want to become, basically. And it's so crazy because, y'all, it's so crazy because it's a lot about like you will block your own blessings. Like when you stick in a relationship or you stick in like a friendship or a situation, if you stick in a relationship or a friendship or even a situation and you just stick in that situation, you will block your own blessings, girl. I swear. You will block your own blessings and you will sit there and you'll realize like, why am I not growing? Like, why am I just so stagnant? Like, why am I not going? Like, why am I not doing anything? Why do I not see any growth? Why am I not seeing that next door open for me? And you can sit there asking God, like, God, like, I'm ready, you know, I'm ready. And it's like, are you really ready? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're really not ready. So for instance, a lot of people were asking me, well, not a lot of people on here, but more so people and like that I see like on a daily, like when I'm working at the clubs. A lot of people were asking me why I was leaving the club, because if you don't know, I'm leaving the club the 30th, I believe, will technically be my last day working in the clubs. And a lot of people don't understand why. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, why would you leave the club? Like, what? Why? Oh my God, why? And I'm like, y'all, I'm literally blocking my own blessings by staying here. Not saying that it's a bad place. Not saying it's a good place either. But I don't want to work at the club for the rest of my life. The club was a situation that I put myself, a very uncomfortable situation that I put myself in, so that I could get to where I wanted to be, which was to have, like, to be able to get my car, basically. And I knew that I didn't need that damn job. So every day it was something. It would piss me off so bad, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how annoying that motherfucking job was. But every day something would piss me off, and I would be like, I don't need this motherfucking job. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here. And then I would go home, and I would, drop my little hoopty home, and, I would, my freaking, I don't know, just everything. I would be like, that would make me be like, you know what? Stick it out, bitch. Stick it out, because you're going to be driving home in your Benz one day, okay? Literally, every week that would be a thing, because it was always something that made me uncomfortable, whether it be niggas arguing with me, females arguing with me, money this, and people yelling at me, and it's just like shootings and fights and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I don't want to be here. I want to be at New York Fashion Week. I want to be at the Met Gala. I don't want to be at somebody's club almost getting shot. Like, I just don't. So I had myself in a really, really uncomfortable situation, but I did it in order to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because you're never going to always be comfortable in any situation you go into. I felt like at a point that a door was like, I was standing in front of a door and I couldn't get it open. And I'm like, why the fuck is this door not opening? Like, oh my God. Like, it would stress me out so bad. And I would be like, tug at the door, and it's not opening. And I'm like, that's because you left the door down there open. That door down there is still open. You need to close that door in order for this door to open. So me being in the club and me just being in the club, I'm like, yeah, the next step that I'm trying to get to involves me shutting the door on this club. Like, every day I would see a sign that I don't need to be here, and it wasn't like regular signs. It was really scary signs, shootings and shit, that I felt like I would be about to lose my life. So that made me realize I don't want to be in situations where I feel like I may be in jeopardy of losing my life, or I may be in jeopardy of getting smacked out by a grown-ass man because he's drunk and he doesn't want to pay $20, $40, $60 to get into the club. Like, I don't want that in my life, okay? Don't want it. So when I talk about situations that you need to, like, break away from in order to grow to be who you need to be, like, that's the same thing. So if you're working at a place, or you're living in a place, or whatever, and you feel like because of this situation you're not growing, let that shit go. Let it go. Such a big thing. I'm so big on letting things go now. Like, I feel like if I feel like you are blocking my blessing, you are hindering me from growing, you're done. Like, I'm not, no questions asked, because I feel like when I question it, I'm questioning God. Like, God gonna always show me. I ask for very clear paths. I don't come to God sugarcoat. I come very uncut, raw. Like, what's up? Tell me what's the tea, okay? And he gonna show me very clearly every single time. So that's the same thing with friends, y'all. I know y'all want the tea on some shit that's very stale, so it's not really tea. But when it comes to friends, when you feel like they are no longer, let me whip my beauty business so I can think about this, how I can say this. It's the same thing. I'm not afraid to cut people off if I feel like you no longer serve a purpose in my life. You're no longer beneficial. And that doesn't mean that, like, oh, you no longer can help me. That doesn't mean, oh, you're beneath me. That it's not that at all. It's more so on the lines of, girl, we just not on the same path no more. And not only are we not on the same path, I feel like your actions are going to hinder me, and I don't want that. Like, I do not want that. And I'm a Virgo, y'all. I'm a very like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chance type of person. You know, I'm not finna just cut somebody off just because one thing. You know what I mean? Except these niggas, since I don't play that.
Period.
One red flag and you're done. I don't do red flags, pink flags, orange flags. I don't do flags, period. Okay? We ain't doing that. Only flags I do is 6 Flags, baby. And I barely even do that. Like that club fight story time I did a while ago. That was the shift for me. That was the first shift where I was like, oh, hell no. Like, this ain't it. This ain't it at all. I don't want this. I don't want this to be a thing in my life, a normal thing in my life. I don't want this to be oh girl, yeah, we got into this fight. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm 26. I'm grown. Like, I have bills. I have grown bills. I refuse to be in someone's club fighting. I was so embarrassed by that. Not in nobody but myself, literally. I was just embarrassed by myself because I shouldn't have allowed that to happen, and I shouldn't have allowed myself to be in a situation like that. And that's just with growth, taking accountability and realizing certain situations. So when somebody isn't able to do that same thing, it's like, I gotta let you go. Like, that's just what it is, period. You're not gonna stay in a relationship with a guy to keep cheating on you, right? Same thing goes with a friendship. You're not gonna keep staying in a friendship if it continues to hurt you, basically. You know, I refuse to let anything stop my growth because I've been working damn hard, and I refuse for somebody else to be the reason that I do not grow. If it's me, okay, cool. But if somebody else that's stopping me, honey, we ain't finna do that. You ain't finna, no ma'am, no ma'am, okay? That's like working real hard and working 40, 80 hours every week, whatever the hell, however 9 to 5 go, girl, and then giving your man your whole check. Excuse me, I didn't work real hard, and you finna take all my, no ma'am, we ain't doing that, okay? And that just goes to say, like your life in general is an evaluation. Friendships, relationships, etc. Like, you know how like when you work at a job or whatever, and every quarter you have an evaluation to see if you get a raise. I feel like when you're going through this like stages of like leveling up in life, you have to do an evaluation. You are your own boss of your own life, so therefore give yourself an evaluation. You know what I mean? Give yourself an evaluation. If you're doing this evaluation, you evaluate yourself. You start within. Okay, what can I change about myself? What can I do about myself? What am I doing wrong that I need to be doing right? What can I do better that I'm lacking on, what I'm slacking on? And then once you do that about yourself, then you look at your surroundings. Okay, let's see what my friends got going on. Am I in the right friend group? Am I dealing with the right people? Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I surrounding myself around people that I feel like my future self would be surrounding themselves with? And if you're not, they got to go. Same thing with your situation. If you're going to, so for instance, let me use myself as an example. I don't want to be a millionaire. I know where I want to be at in the next 5 years. I want to be a millionaire. Business is where I can go to sleep and wake up and I done made $100,000. That's the type of lifestyle that I want to live. So with that being said, if we talking about manifestation and all of that good stuff, how do you expect to grow and manifest and live the life that you're supposed to be living if you still in them same situations and same scenarios? So for instance, my millionaire self ain't finna be in them clubs, okay? I'll go to the club, don't get me wrong, probably not, honestly, but I'm not finna be in no ghetto ass clubs that be shooting and shit. No ma'am. No ma'am. We finna be in them high city clubs that you gotta have a membership to get into type, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I'm evaluating my situation. I'm evaluating my life, and I'm like, yeah, my future self wouldn't be in this situation. I don't think my future self would want to be in this situation, so I take myself out of it. Like, you really gotta, when it comes to this feminine energy and this feminine journey that I'm on and that y'all trying to be on, it's really about self-evaluation. You gotta really sit there and evaluate your situation, your friends, your lifestyle, what you got going on, what you doing, how you moving, how you acting, all of that stuff. And you really gotta be like, do the millionaires be doing this? The millionaires don't be doing this. The millionaires don't be doing this. So therefore, I'm not going to do it because maybe we manifesting, okay? I am a millionaire. I am there. I am she, okay? I am at New York Fashion Week with the big celebs. I am doing campaigns with all of these big brands and all, you know what I mean? You think a big brand finna work with me if I'm in the club fighting? No, ma'am. You have to reevaluate your situations and move accordingly. And if anybody don't like that, well, they just, I mean, well, honey, I don't know what you want me to say. All right, y'all, I'm finna take this off so I can do my face properly. I feel like it'd be in the way when I'm doing my forehead. And this cute little thing she sent me, I'm gonna just use this to push the hair out of my face. Yes, I love these. I literally love these, like, girl. So I know a lot of y'all have been seeing, I have been, well, in my vlogs anyway, I have been trying out new restaurants and stuff, and basically trying out just different places. And I know a lot of y'all have been seeing that, and one of the main reasons why in general is because it's like you can't manifest a life that you don't know anything about. You know what I mean? I can't sit here and say, oh, I want to be a part of this, and I don't even know what that is, you know? So I've just been doing a lot of research about the types of places here in Atlanta, because, you know, wealthy black people, that's all it's given in Atlanta. I've been just researching a lot of places where they go, and, you know, the groups that, you know, that they in or whatever. And I just been, you know, dibbling and dabbling in new stuff. So I'm all for switching up your lifestyle, switching up where you go, and making that into your everyday thing. And just, you know, y'all, I hope y'all catch what I'm giving out. So I guess it's part of my feminine journey, my advice and my, like, what I would say to somebody that's also, like, trying to go through their feminine journey and trying to, like, grow or whatever. And what I've learned is, because, you know, the Virgo that I am, I research, y'all. I do so much research. I really take time out to, like, listen to podcasts and just research people. And like, I love watching rich people. It sounds so weird, don't get me wrong, but I love watching rich people because if you catch on to stuff, they will tell you stuff before you even know it. For instance, I was watching Keep It Up with the Kardashians old seasons. I didn't even watch the new season, I watched the old seasons. And I remember Kim saying something. She was like something Mugler or Mogler. I forgot how to say it, but something. And I was like, I've heard of that. And I remember Chris, it was Kim and Chris was like, yes, we love Mugler, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I pull it out because they're, like, raving about it. You know, they don't give no free promo. So the fact that they raving about it, I'm like, what the heck are they talking about? I Google it. Not only does Mugler have, like, I think it's like clothing line and that, but Mugler also has a perfume. Girl, so listen, boom. I'm doing my research and stuff. Not that many people was on Mugler. So they have Alien and Angel. And so I went to the mall and I was like, I want to get Alien, because the most good reviews that I heard about it was Alien. So I go to the mall, whatever, and I smell it and I was like, oh my God, like, Alien is top notch level. They didn't have it. So they had Angel, but they only had Angel in travel size. Because listen, them rich folks was buying that shit out. I'm not even joking with y'all. And so I smelled Angel and I was like, oh, baby, give me Angel. I took Angel or whatever. And then, not even a month later, I'm seeing all these people, Mugler. I'm like, see? So I'm like, literally, watching, you know, I'm watching literally rich people watching, basically, is what you would call it. I got this new setting powder. Well, I don't know if it's new. It's new for me. But it's from the Black Radiance. And I got it's a loose setting powder. And I got the banana powder one. It's my first time. And I just wanted to see, because I love Black Radiance products. So I just wanted to see how it would look. So far, so good. I'm liking the banana of it. Like, it's not giving like too white. Like, it's giving very much like a yellow undertone. Another person that I love, like, and I've been like, I just been diehard like over her, was Paris Hilton. And then I realized that it really wasn't even Paris Hilton, it was Kathy Hilton. And it's so crazy because I literally was just, I was on Kathy Hilton's cooch, okay? Like, y'all, like, I was like obsessed with Kathy. Like, I was like, y'all, I was obsessed with Kathy. I was on her Instagram, and then I'm like, okay, Kathy's a little older, like, she's like my mom's age, so let me go look at Paris. Basically, let me go look at Paris, because basically mom taught daughter, like, whatever Paris learned is because it's coming from her mom. So Paris got this new podcast, girl, and when I tell you, I've been knee deep in Paris's podcast. Like, I've literally been on it like crazy, because she talks. It's just different when you learn from wealth. I realized that you don't know much when you don't come from something. So the only way that you can learn about it is either being around it or by reading on it, learning about it, researching it, you know? So I wasn't born into like a rich family. And I don't really have that many like rich friends. So, well, I have rich friends. All my friends is rich, period. I just research. And I found Kathy because I was watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think. And she hosted a dinner party, and her gift, like her dinner gift, it wasn't even a Christmas dinner, it was literally a regular Saturday night dinner. Her gift was freaking Cartier or Baccarat, one or the other, Cartier or Baccarat, either way. I think they have the same brand colors, but either way. Bitch, do you know how much Baccarat costs just off rip? Do you know how much Cartier cost all off rip? And I was like, oh yeah, she one of them. She one of them housewives she's a housewife. Like, she got that bread, and she knows how to live a wealthy life. And I want to learn about that. I want to learn how do wealthy people live, because in order to manifest, you have to live in it. I can't preach that enough. And listen, I know y'all probably like, Jimmy, but listen, the only reason why I got my car is because I've been living in that manifestation. I've been surrounding myself and living in that manifestation as if I'm already that person. So it navigates, it gravitates towards you because you are that person. Oh, Jesus. Girl, before we get into it anyway, because I'm about to give y'all the tea, okay? But anyway, so like I said in the beginning of the video, Focallure has sent me some pieces, girl, and I'm so excited. So they sent me a couple pieces. So they sent me 2 eyeshadow palettes. So they sent me this one. This is Twilight. It's a limited edition, and it looks like this. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love the shades. I feel like it's giving a transition into like summer. I mean, not summer, I'm sorry, giving a transition into like fall, but it's also still giving you some of them summer colors. So it's like, yeah, I know y'all, we leaving summer, and we going into fall, but summer's still here. But just in case, you know, we still going into fall. Y'all, I love that. Like, this is a palette that I feel like I can use all the time. I'm super obsessed with it. It has a couple colors that I'm obsessed with, which is these 3 over here, Chili, Magic, and Tiramisu. Tiramisu is so pretty. They have amber, rose veil, this tangerine, this camel. I love every last glitter on here. Like, girl, I'm obsessed. So yeah, that's the first palette. And then they have this travel palette. It's called Prague, which I thought was so cute. So it's in like a more miniature version or whatever. Love it. Look at that packaging, so cute. So it's in a miniature version, which I love because I can take this traveling with me. Y'all know I'm going out the country for my birthday. But this is just a really deep fall palette. I feel like this is a fall palette, and it's just giving very much fall, okay? So I'm in love with this palette. I love this shade right here, and this one is probably my favorite as well. I love these muted tones, and then this has a little bit less glitter in them, which is why I got it, because I wanted a lot more of the matte tones as well, because, you know, in the fall time you get very much matte, but when you're going out, then you want to pop on some glitter. So and then they have this other one called Pilsner, I think. It's so pretty. It has like these speckles of the orange and the white, and like it's just giving everything that it needs to be given. Okay, so we're gonna be using this palette today to to do some eyeshadow, y'all. Before we get into it, I got some more to show y'all. They sent me a bunch of pieces, okay? So they also sent me 3 lippies. So the first lippy that they sent me was this wine color. Girl, now listen, I got a bunch of really muted nude type of colors because fall is coming, girl. So like, prepare, ring the bell. So they sent me this one right here. It is this really pretty pink type of, but it's not really pink. It's like a really muted, like pinky purplish type of color, like literally wine, girl, wine. So I'm in love with this one. And then they also sent me this other really pretty, but it's a really soft, like muted color. I love that so much, girl. I'm like really excited about these colors. And then last but not least, which is probably my favorite, this one is a actual like lipstick. So it is this really pretty like nude color. Like I'm obsessed with this one. I feel like this is gonna be my go-to, and I feel like this is gonna run out so fast because I'm gonna be using it every single day. I love a nude, especially in the fall time, paired with like a brown lip. I just think that's so pretty. So I'm really, really excited about this one. So those were all the lips, and now I want to get into my favorite part. I cannot wait to put this on, girl, because I really want to see what it's gonna look like, because just off rip, just looking at it, I'm like about to cry, okay, literally about to cry looking at it. So I really want to see what it's going to look like when I put it on. And it is their blush, and this one is in Silky Powder Ombre Blush, and this one is, I think it's FA-78. Oh, it's Coral Fantasy. I'm like reading all the numbers, and it's called Coral Fantasy. Are y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all ready for this. Are y'all ready for this? Girl, look at this freaking blush. I mean, it's just giving everything it's supposed to give. Y'all know I've been obsessing with blush. Thanks to Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, Ariel, and I'm obsessed with blush now. And y'all were the ones that seen my makeup and was like, dang, like, Jimmy, you need to do blush more often. And I'm like, girl, I'm getting into it, okay? So when I got this one, I was like, oh, this is gonna look so good on me. Like, it has like a peachy undertone, but it still has that pink in it because I love pink on my cheeks. But of course, it's getting fall, so a lot of like orangey tones and peachy tones are like really pretty. So I love mixing the two, the pink and the orange. It's perfect. It literally makes me look like a baddie, okay? So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this brown magic right here, and this one, and camel or naked, probably mix those two. And then I'm gonna go in with this the Prague palette, and I'm gonna take probably the Letna, I think that's how you say it, but it's this like muted, it's kind of bright, sorry y'all, but it's like this muted like nude right here, and I'm gonna put that on my top lid. And then I'm gonna go back in and take this like blue, I think it's called Byzantine, girl, I don't know, but I'm gonna take that one and probably mix that in somewhere, so we gonna see. But yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, y'all, so basically this whole time we've been talking about is a feminine journey, and I know a lot of y'all wanted me to talk about my feminine journey and really just discuss like how it's been going and just what I could like bring to you guys and what I could offer, like, you know what I mean, like what can y'all basically learn. First of all, this eyeshadow, honey, ain't nothing to play with, honey, okay? I'm obsessed with it. Okay, yes, it's blending so good, and the pigment is crazy on it. Yes. Okay, yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, my feminine journey has definitely opened a lot of eyes for me when it comes to dating, you guys. Like, listen, when I tell y'all, when it comes down to the old Jimmy and before my feminine journey and really learning myself and maturing, I was very much that girl that was like, hey, hi, oh my god, talk to me, please, like me, oh my god, please, I hope he like this, like, oh my god, is like me, oh my god, is he thinking about me, should I text him, oh my god, I'm scared. Now, girl, listen, and it's not because I could care less, because of course I care, but it's also on the lines of I really don't care. Like, I really don't care. Somebody was saying dating in your 20s. Some people was just saying dating in Atlanta, dating in general. How is my dating life going? Do I got a man, girl? Y'all know I ain't got no man. Why y'all playing with me in my face right now? It's been really hard. Not really hard, but I put dating on pause for a little bit, strictly because I wasn't in those areas to really be able to find a guy. You know what I mean? Like, even dating wise, like I work at the club, y'all. So if I'm not doing YouTube, I'm in the club working. Well, not anymore, but like I'm in the club working. So a lot of the times I'm not in situations to find a guy that knows how to date. Most of the time, most of the guys that I've talked to are club guys. So most of the time, those people only ever want to take you to the club or call you during club hours. And honestly, it was becoming like a annoyance, because stop calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I cannot be mad that they're calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning, because they met me at 3 o'clock in the morning. And in their mind, bitch, you gonna be up at 3 o'clock in the morning because that's what you do. Like, baby, I met you at 3 o'clock. So I've had to put a pause on dating, strictly because I'm not getting out of this what I would want to get out of this. I feel like most of the men that I've been talking to or dating are very much not idealistic, and I would not talk, my millionaire self would not talk to them. Yeah, that way. Hence the reason why I'm changing my environment, because the only way I'm going to be able to find somebody that I feel like will fit my caliber, my future self's caliber, and my now caliber, because that's what I'm giving now, is if I switch my environment and move into places that people know how to court a lady, people know how to treat a woman, people know how to talk to a person, people know how to establish a relationship, and don't use that tired ass excuse, oh, I'm just chilling right now, or oh, let's just go with the flow. Do I look like a go with the flow type of girl? I am not, ma'am. I do not go with the flow. That is not what I do. I don't chill. Like, you're either going to plan a date or you're going to stop texting me. Like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. These brushes too, girl, I ain't playing with y'all coming through with all this good stuff. So now I'm going in with Camel, Naked, and Spa Wafers, because I'm extra. And I'm going to just put that on my top lid. Oh yeah, this is it, baby. I didn't think it was going to be like this. Oh yeah, this is nice. Hold on, y'all. Now I done found a new palette that I'm in love with. Oh yeah, this is everything. Yeah, that's it right there. Y'all see that pigment though? That's just off one. Do y'all see that? Oh yes, eyelid. Yes. I'm gonna go back in with this smaller brush from Nicole Anastasia's set. And I'm going to take the Letna from the Prague palette. It's the lighter shade. And just use that to blend in the edges, because I don't want it to be like super, you know? Like, yeah. And honestly, y'all, at this point in my life, I'm literally too busy building my 3 B's, my business, my brand, and my bank account, okay, to be caring about dating. Because with dating comes a lot, like y'all, a lot. And y'all know this. And like dating, you really got to put your all into stuff. You got to care about stuff. You got to give emotion. And I don't have time for that. Like, I don't know how to say that without saying it, but I do not have time for that. Do I want time for that? Yes. I feel like if the right person comes around, I would definitely make time for it. But a lot of these guys out here are giving very much basic, giving very much I'm uninterested, giving very much childish. And therefore, until I see a man that I actually feel like, okay, I can do something with you, then will I take the time out to attempt. But recently, even the guys I've been talking to, I cannot take serious, because your habits are poor, piss poor, and it doesn't fit with where I want to go. So when it comes to like relationships and stuff, and just in general, like guys in general, what I've been learning, girl, is literally like the art of not giving a F. Like, that's number one. The first thing that I've been like really pressing on myself is the art of not giving an F. Because, girl, when you start giving an F, next thing you know, you trying to figure out why you being weird to me. Like, no, we don't have time to figure out why this guy is being weird to us, girl. So I've like learned this art of not giving an F. I do not care. It came to a point where I would even be like, should I text him? And then I'd be like, girl, why you don't even care for real. And I'd be like, girl, I do not give a fuck. Like sometimes I'll catch myself and be like, dang, he ain't even text me all day. And then I'll be like, well, and then it's done. It's over with. Like, it's over. Like the thought passes, but most of the time I don't give a F because it's literally not, it's not doing anything for me. And one thing that I learned, if a guy wants you, he gonna get you, okay? He's gonna chase after you. You don't have to do anything. You can do things, don't get me wrong. But when a guy really wants you, you don't have to sit there and wonder, I wonder why he's not texting me. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's thinking about me. Girl, he's gonna make it be known, okay? And until then, you can get the stepping, honey, because you're taking up my time anyway, okay? And then that also goes into play of just knowing your worth, girl. Know your worth. Know that you are, in the words of Kathy Hilton, you are a Chanel bag. You are not one of them rinky-dink bags down on Canal Street, okay? If you don't know what Canal Street is, it's in New York. That's the street with all the fake handbags. You are, nowadays, the Birkin bag, okay? The bag that no one can get unless you are a person that has already spent monies up in Hermes. You are on the list, the wait list at that, okay? You are already of value. You are the Birkin bag. Stop acting like you out here like the bags on Canal Street. So with that being said, girl, know your worth and add tax, because baby, we are Birkin bags out here, okay? Paris actually said, love Paris. Paris actually said, it's so crazy. She was like, well, one of the questions on her podcast was, who was the most like famous guy that that came and approached you, and like how like giddy or excited did you get? And she was like, what? Like, she was like, everybody that would approach me, I would get so excited about, because like I just was so like infatuated, because like it's your favorite actors and singers and blah blah blah. She was like, so everybody, you know, literally everybody. But she was like, but do I show it? No. Do I jump on every guy that comes my way and crosses my path? No. It could be your literally everybody's like freaking Michael B. Jordan type situation. I think it could be like everybody's favorite, but I'm not gonna take them, because you have to be exclusive. You can't be out here just dating anybody. And it's crazy because you turn down the jock, everybody gonna want you. Everybody is gonna want you. Be exclusive, okay? Be exclusive, because honey, if he really wants you, he gonna get you, okay? Men love a chase. It's disgusting, honestly. So I've been taking my feminine journey really, really serious, y'all. Y'all know this. So certain things that I just like, you know, don't play about is how I treat myself and how others treat me, how I let others treat me. And then also just like, you know, just like what comes with how I treat myself is like, I do things like that make me feel good. You know what I mean? So getting massages, getting facials, doing my own facials, getting full body waxes. Like, it's very painful at the time, but it makes me feel so good knowing that I just got a full body wax. Like, baby, don't play with me, okay? This body is, okay? Like, it just makes me feel good to know, like, yeah, I get full body waxes, girl. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but that makes me feel so good. Like, what? You are such a girl. Like, what? Spending a lot more on my body care. So like, y'all know I'm obsessed with body scrubs now, body butters, body oils, all of that good stuff. So like really, like I'm when I tell y'all, I'm in the Target section, Body Shop, Bath and Body Works, and I'm just racking it up, honey. Like racking it up like crazy. And it honestly makes me feel so good when I'm able to come home and I have literally like a freaking, my shower routine is dumb. Like literally I like bathe and then I scrub and then I like exfoliate and then I like a soft exfoliate and then I got like a full body routine. Like if y'all want a self-care routine, let me know, because it's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, from my face to my body, girl, like everything. And then y'all know I've been doing like the vitamins and stuff, and honestly just waking up in the morning, taking my vitamins and everything like that, drinking my bottles of water, doing my routine, my face routine, doing all of this stuff to make me feel really girly and feminine. That makes me feel so good. So like that's my feminine journey or whatever. And then just to add on to that, like with the dating and stuff, like in order to attract what you want, and that's aside from dating, like I feel like a lot had, like with my car, a lot has to do with how I've been treating myself and how I've been maintaining myself. Because if I can't, how do I expect like myself to take care of a luxury car when I can't even take care of my luxury body? You know what I mean? I'm taking care of my body as if it's like a regular old Honda Civic. Like, no. Your body is a BMW. Your body is a Benz. You have a Benz body, baby, okay? Take care of your Benz. You know how you can't put regular gas in the Benz. It has to be 93 or better, or 98, one or the other. I'm learning, y'all. You can't do a regular oil change in the Benz. It has to be like certain type of oil, like girl, like tires, engine, like all of that. So it's the same thing. You can't be putting like a low level ish up in your body because you're not a low level. You know what I'm saying? You're a Benz baby, big body Benz at that. So I feel like a lot of the reasons why I was able to like manifest my car, aside from really manifesting it and really like every day like saying I'm gonna get it, working hard towards getting, praying about it, aside from that, living in that as if I've already had my Benz, I would get in my hoopty and drive it around like it was a Benz. This is a Benz, honey, even though it wasn't, but that was my form of manifestation. So I feel like taking care of my body and doing all of this and making sure that I treat myself good, God seeing that I deserved it. I feel like I worked really hard to show God that I deserved my car. And honestly, aside from the car that I did, it's really that me showing God that I really deserve this luxury life that I am asking for. Like, it's a lot. Like, even like with this past week, and my sister came in town, and I'm like, we go to Lennox, and I'm like parking my car, and she like, what you doing? And I'm like, bitch, I'm parking. I'm trying to find a parking spot. Like, I'm like, ooh, I can park over there near the designer stores now. I ain't gotta go in the garage. And she like, no, baby, you have a luxury car. You better go to the valet. Go valet your car. And I'm like, sister. And she's like, yeah, are you crazy? And I'm like,
a large, you got your money.
It just comes with that mindset of you cannot be regular. And again, it has nothing to do with the car, y'all. I swear, I'm just using that as an example because that was my example. Y'all may have different examples, but then my example was that. So like, it's literally about you manifesting that lifestyle. How can you ever know what it feels like to live a luxury life when you continue to sit back and be not non-luxury? You know what I mean? So even parking valet just it put me in that mindset of, wow, like I deserve this. Like, I can valet my car. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So basically, all in all, it's really about aligning yourself with the life that you want to live. You know what I mean? It's literally about aligning yourself with the life that you want to live. And that's literally what I started to do. I started to align myself with where I knew I wanted to be. Every single thing everything that I did, if it did not fit into the lifestyle that I knew I wanted to live, that was it. Literally. So everything I do, even when I'm getting ready, I'm really trying, even with my videos, even when it comes down to taking care of myself, feeding myself and things like that. Like, instead of going to parties and clubs, I'll go to lounges and cigar bars. Instead of going to like the rinky-dink nail salon down the street because they charge $10 less, spend that $10 and go get you up the street in Buckhead where the men's be at. Girl, stop playing yourself. So I started literally aligning myself to things that I knew fit what I wanted to be. And without a doubt, my car came right then and there. Like, literally, it came right then and there. Alright, y'all, so I'm about to go in now because my face is done technically, but I'm about to go in now with the the blush, and I'm like really excited. So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna go in with it, swirl it around so we can mix up or whatever, dust it off just a little and place it. Oh yes, yes, that's pretty. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. OMG. And it's really pigmented, so you can take a really light hand, honestly. But I love a blush, so I'm just cutting my crease. Or cutting my contour, I mean. So yeah, y'all, my feminine journey has been such an eye-opener, bro. Like, literally, such an eye-opener. Because I feel like I'm changing myself. Like, it's literally a change. Like, you know what I mean? And change is always uncomfortable. But it's the willingness to be able to keep pushing through and keep seeing it through to really get a result. You know what I mean? Like, it's something, girl. But I've been seeing the results, and y'all have too, which is so crazy. I'm like, hey, y'all been seeing the results. Like, it's crazy. So the fact that y'all have been seeing the results too make me so happy, because like, that means it's working. You know what I mean? It's really working. So when it comes to chasing your dreams and pushing and keep going, and what advice I would give to somebody in their mid-20s, like from a sister to another sister or a sister to another brother, don't give up. Keep pushing. We all have bad days, bro. Everybody, you have the same minutes, breaths, and seconds, and years, and months, and days as Beyonce, okay? Like, find your purpose. Find your inspiration and allow that to drive you and push you. I know for me, seeing rich people be rich pushes me, because I'm like, bitch, I want to be rich so bad. And like, seeing these like influencers that were once in my level with 20,000 subscribers or whatever the case may be, like, you know, like you know what I mean? Like, seeing them and then go to that next level, it is so inspiring. Like, I cannot believe for a lot of this time I've been sitting here allowing myself to give mediocre work when I know that I can do way better. So if you feel like something isn't, like, really just, like I said, sit down and evaluate yourselves, y'all, and really sit down and give yourself an evaluation like they would give you at work. Give yourself an evaluation. Do you feel like you are giving 100%? Do you feel like you have put your best foot forward in the third quarter? Because right now we're about to go into the fourth quarter. Do you feel like in the third quarter you put your best foot forward? If you feel like you have not put your best foot forward, maybe the fourth quarter is coming and the evaluation for next year is coming too. You better be ready. Are you ready? You ain't ready? You better get ready. Alright, y'all, so I went and did like a lip liner. I don't have a brown lip liner. I need to go buy one. So this one that I have on is kind of like a purplish, wine-ish color. But either way, I wanted to go in with the Maslinista. The number 11. Maslinista. I'm gonna say that, but it's the number 11. Focallure, their nude shade. So I definitely wanted to wear this. So cute. Hold up. I feel like it like brings the look together, you know? I love the hair. It's giving very much Pocahontas. So that is my long ASS video about all of that, basically my feminine journey that everybody wanted to know about, and also manifesting, like, you know, I manifested the car of my dreams, and I'm going to continue to manifest the life of my dreams because I've been working damn hard to do so, okay? And I've been praying and manifesting and doing my part. As long as I do my part, baby, it's gonna come, okay? The fruits are gonna flourish over here, okay? And yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to Vshow hair for sending me this gorgeous wig, girl. I am obsessed with it. It looks so pretty. The hair is so soft. I'm in love with it. I love the closure on it, girl, because I can just slap this thing on and go about my business, okay? I pins it back looking real good. Also, shout out to Focallure for sending me all of my goodies, okay? This lip, this eye, this blush. Honey, don't play, okay? It's giving very much. Don't talk to me unless you got $1 million. All the links for everything that I use will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure you go check that out. Leave me some comments, y'all. Share with all your friends, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will see y'all in my next video.